Hi, everybody. We are going to be doing lessons 8 and 9 today. I'm going to go over lesson 9 in this video, which will be how to add images in our website. The source code is going to be this image source, and you hit your equals key. This is going to bring you to your file, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then also you're going to include the image description. So we include this part of the code just in case your image did not load. Then at least this would come up, my dog. So the person viewing would know what it looks like. All right, so let's go back to code. All right, so again, we are in lesson 9 using our images here. All right, so in this second part of the lesson, it tells us we have images. We have a dog versus a cat webpage, and it's been started for us. The dog image has already been added to the below webpage. So things you'll notice. Here to the left, you'll notice that you have more web pages. If you want, you can click on them. If I click on my animals, remember, this is our styling page. So this is going to show me my text in different colors. Here's my web page. We have some italic fonts, maybe with some gray. All right, so here we have an image of a cat. Here I have an image of a dog. And here's my main web page. All right, so again, under H1, our first heading, we have dogs versus cats, a smaller heading of just dogs, and they've already added the image code. So again, image source equals the dog webpage. The alternate name would be dog jumping. All right. All right, so what's missing from my web page here is the actual image of the cat. See how it stopped? So they're asking us to use the image tag to add the cat image. So what I'm going to do here is in my code, again, I'm in the index file. I'm going to add the new code that I showed you before, and that is the image src or source, and then I'm going to hit my equal sign. That'll take me to all of the web pages that are linked here. So I don't want the dog, I want the cat. So I just click on it. Okay, and then next you want to give it an alternate name. And it's a picture of my cat. I'm just making things up here. And then close that tag. Now when you come to the web page to the right here, and you scroll down, it shows you the image of the cat, which was in the other web page over here. So that is how you're going to upload an image, to this web page. Okay, and if you weren't sure how to do it, it does tell you up here. How do I add an image? You're going to copy this code down here. And then again, you want to give it the attribute or this name just in case it didn't load. All right, so then we click finish. All right, now in the next skill building exercise here, they want you to give credit to the creator of the image. So if you'll notice for the dog image, underneath it, there's just a text here. It tells you who took the picture and where they got it from. So the task for us is to do the same thing for the cat image. All right, the image was found at Pixabay and was uploaded by user Alexis Photos, and it is used free commercial use. So there's nothing else that needs to be added. So underneath this image of the cat, I need to add that text. So notice my code for the dog is just a paragraph. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So we're going to add a paragraph. We're going to say who created the image of the cat, Alexis Photos, and it came from Pixabay. And I'm going to end my paragraph there. So again, you can click refresh and save to see the font. There it is, Alexis Photos, Pixabay. And then again, we click our finish button. Okay, so now in our fourth skill building exercise, they're telling us that the details matter. So the source attribute needs to point to the exact file name of your image if we want it to load. For example, in the web page currently, I can see that the picture of my red sky is there. Oh, green. Something's missing. Blue. I can see that there's an image here. However, it's not loading. So what I got to do is go back to the code here in WebLab. You guys are going to scroll down. Red source for me was there. If it wasn't for you, this is how you're going to fix it. I'm going to do it in green. All right, I'm going to go to the actual file here, and I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete the equal sign and hit it again. That way, the image source, once you hit equals, again, this will pop up. And I need the green grass. So I'm going to click grass, and then I have to type in alt again. Green grass, refresh and save, and it should appear here. So again, the difference, I don't know if you noticed it before, but grass, the image of the grass here is the file name capital J, capital P, capital G. Originally, my code had just lowercase and it didn't read it. It has to be the exact same code. So let me see down here. Green is here. Oh, Blue Islands, something's missing because it's not loading. So I can see that my source code is BLU, but I can see that my file name is BLUE. So I could just put an E here and I automatically changed. Or just in case, click refresh and save. And there's my blue skies. If you guys are doing your code and you hit src equals, it should automatically give you these web pages. And therefore, it would avoid any code errors. But again, very important that you're typing the exact file name. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, so now in our fifth skill building exercise, we need to choose good names for our web pages. All right, so we want them to be easy to understand and characters that are good for links. For each image, fix the name according to the rules, avoiding special characters, making sure the name is specific, and using dashes or underscores instead of spaces. Choose your favorite image and add it to this web page, and don't forget the attribution. So the image that we could have is this Connie bush frog, and I can see that it's here. So you'll notice that this is the image of the Connie bush frog, but look at how it's spelled. There's a space here. So if I right click on this, I can rename the file. And all I'm going to do is add an underscore. That's it. Now the next guy here is the Pedophrine Amanus or whatever frog here. And that's this guy. Notice how long this is. We don't need to do that. I'm going to delete this whole name and retype it. Underscore for the space. And that's it. I've renamed that file. Next guy is the red-eyed tree frog. Is that this guy? Yes, it is. Notice they didn't really specify what it is. So let's rename the file as the red-eyed tree frog. All my spaces are an underscore. Okay, and next guy's a fire salamander. Notice it has an exclamation point. We don't want any special characters like that. And I can keep this hyphen, that's fine. Next guy is the axolotl. All right, so this is a little bit wordy. So let's get rid of this part that says walking fish. That's it. And the last guy, that was the last one. All right, now look at your web page here. You'll notice that it does not have an image. So to add the image, I'm going to go back to my index file. And remember, the image code was img space src equals. And then you choose which of these frogs that you want to keep. I'm going to go with the bush frog. All right, and give it an alternate name. Let me see what color it looks. The Connie bush frog was pinkish. I'm going to say the pink frog. Close my quotes, end the source code. Oops, forgot my equal sign here. Okay, there we go. And I added it in. All right, so I also need to add the attribute, and it was this person. And it even tells you where it came from, which was the Wikipedia Commons. So I need to change this whole code because it was somebody else's. Refresh, and there it is. All right, so in our next exercise, we're going to find an image that we would like to use and add it into our web page. So I went to Google and I Googled pet image. I'm just going to go with this little guy because he's cute. I'm going to right click him and save my link. All right, so I need to find where I've saved. Whoops. Wrong thing. Didn't want to save the link. I want to save the image. So I'm going to click on it. Let's click on this picture here. All right, so I've located my image of this cute little puppy. I'm going to right click on him and save image as. It's already saved as dogs.jpg. I'm just going to write a different name just in case. Come on. Trying to type cute here. Oh, there we go. All right, now, if I go back into code, in order to add the image, I have to click on Add Image. And I'm going to upload that file. All right, so here's my file. There he is. And oops, didn't add. All right, so now it finally loaded, and you'll notice that it's located here on the left. And we want to put it in our project here. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Oops, this got cut off. All right, so I'm going to add a heading. Oops, a heading. I'm going to name this cute dog. Okay, and then I'm going to add the image. So again, if you click the src equals, I'm going to go just to my dog's is cute JPEG. And then I'm going to give it an alternate source name just in case it never loaded. I'm going to call it cute dog. And then refresh and save. And he should appear all the way in the bottom. Oh, there he is. All right, now this image is larger than the others because of the number of pixels that we downloaded it from. And you know what? I got to fix my file name here because I don't need two of them. Now let me go back to my code and just make sure that it's still going to be there. And it's not because I changed the code name. There we go. And I'm just going to add a quick attribute that this dog was found from, I'm just going to write Google. There it is. and click finish. All right, and then the next page here is going to be, you can choose from one of these activities. So I'm going to end this video here because it's getting a little too long, and hopefully it will be useful for you if you didn't get what we did in class.